Welcome back to EtherLink AI Insights. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into something that's reshaping how enterprises handle customer service entirely. Sam, we're talking about the evolution from AI chatbots to voice agents and multimodal customer service systems. Basically, how customer support is getting a complete makeover by 2026.
Thanks, Alex. And this is a shift that's actually happening faster than most enterprises realize. We're not just talking about adding voice to text chat. We're seeing fundamental changes in how these systems think and act. They're moving from reactive bots that wait for input to proactive agents that can orchestrate workflows, initiate conversations, and handle genuinely complex reasoning.
That's a really important distinction. So traditional chatbots, the ones businesses have been using for years, they're basically sitting around waiting for someone to type something. But voice agents are different, right?
Completely different animal. Voice agents operate autonomously. They can start conversations, handle multi-step reasoning, and trigger actions across your entire business system in real time. Think about a customer calling your support line. A voice agent doesn't just answer questions, it's actually solving problems, updating CRM records, processing payments, creating tickets, all in one conversation.
And the data backing this up is pretty compelling. I saw that Gartner's survey showed 68% of enterprise contact centers are planning to deploy voice AI agents by the end of 2026. That's up from 34% just a couple years ago. What's driving that acceleration?
Three main things. Cost reduction. We're talking 40% fewer human escalations on average. Then you've got first contact resolution jumping by 23%, which means customers get their issues fixed faster on the first interaction. And then there's the always-on availability piece, 24/7, without needing to staff a night shift. But honestly, the most interesting metric is customer satisfaction. Forster found that organizations with AI-powered contact centers see satisfaction scores jump by 15 to 22%.
Why is voice so much better for that? I mean, people have been texting customer support for years now. Why does voice create this better experience?
Because voice is how humans naturally communicate when something's complex or urgent. Text works great for simple FAQs, but when you've got a real problem, especially something that's frustrating you, you want to talk to someone, and voice agents deliver that conversational, natural interaction. They can hear tone, they understand context better, and they eliminate those painful wait times and transfers that destroy customer experience.
Let's talk about the technology under the hood. Because this isn't just speech to text anymore, is it? What's actually powering these voice agents?
No, it's way more sophisticated. You've got large language models handling contextual understanding and reasoning, real-time speech recognition that actually adapts to accents and dialects, which is huge for global enterprises. Multi-turn conversation memory that spans hours or even days, so the agent remembers context across multiple interactions. And then workflow orchestration engines that actually trigger back-end actions like CRM updates, ticket creation, even payment processing.
And I imagine there's a compliance angle here, especially in Europe. The EU AI Act is a factor, right?
Absolutely. This is where it gets tricky for European enterprises. Under Article 13 of the EU AI Act, high-risk AI systems need transparency logs and auditability. So if you're deploying voice agents in employment or public decision-making contexts, you need to be able to explain how those systems made their decisions. That's not optional, it's a legal requirement, and it changes how you architect these systems.
So compliance isn't something you bolt on at the end. It has to be baked into the development process from day one.
Exactly. You need embedded compliance checkpoints at every layer. The systems need to be auditable by design, not auditable in theory. That's why consulting firms like EtherLink AI's EtherMind are embedding these requirements into their AI development frameworks. It's the only way to stay compliant while actually deploying sophisticated agents at scale.
Now, let's shift to something that's probably even more interesting than single-channel voice systems, multimodal customer service. Because I think this is where things get really practical.
This is the real game changer. Think about your actual experience as a customer. You don't interact in a single modality. You might call support, then text them a screenshot on WhatsApp, then ask them to call you back because it's easier to explain verbally. Multimodal systems handle that seamlessly, same context, same conversation, switching between voice, text, video, documents without the customer having to repeat themselves.
That's a major pain point, isn't it? Having to re-explain your problem to someone different or in a different channel.
Massive pain point. And McKinsey's research shows companies that offer true multimodal support see 31% higher customer lifetime value. But here's the stat that really matters operationally. Multimodal systems reduce average resolution time by 27% because customers aren't repeating explanations. That's pure efficiency.
So what does a multimodal system actually look like in practice? What are the core capabilities we're talking about?
You're looking at voice and chat fusion, real-time speech-to-text with seamless switching without losing context. You've got vision and language integration, so the AI can actually interpret documents, screenshots, video feeds. It's not just storing files, it's actively analyzing them to extract information and suggest solutions. And then there's structured data integration, connecting with your back-end systems so the agent can pull up account information, order history, inventory status, all in real time.
That's powerful. So when a customer uploads a screenshot or shares a video, the AI isn't just filing it away, it's actually understanding what's in it and using that to solve the problem faster.
Exactly. And for something like technical support, that's revolutionary. Instead of a customer describing what they're seeing on their screen, they can share it, the AI analyzes it in real time, and you've immediately eliminated that communication gap. It's faster, more accurate, and the customer feels heard because you actually see their problem.
I'm curious. With all this sophistication, what does the real-world deployment actually look like for enterprises? Are we talking about replacing human agents entirely?
Not at all. Smart enterprises are thinking about this as augmentation, not replacement. Voice agents handle the high-volume, lower-complexity issues, password resets, order status checks, billing questions. But complex cases, where a customer is genuinely upset or the situation requires judgment and empathy, those get routed to human agents who are now empowered by the AI. The agent can see what the customer has already explained, what actions the AI has already taken, and they jump in at the right level.
So you're freeing up your human team to handle the situations where human judgment actually matters.
Right, and that's better for everyone. Customers get faster resolution on routine issues and genuine human support when they need it. Your support team isn't burned out handling repetitive questions all day, and your business sees measurable ROI because you're optimizing labor costs while improving satisfaction. It's the kind of automation that actually makes sense.
For enterprises looking at implementing this, especially European companies thinking about compliance, what's the first step they should be taking?
Honestly, understand your current workflows first. Don't just slap a voice agent onto your existing chat system. Map out where voice would actually create value, where multimodal interaction would solve real problems your customers face. Then, if you're in Europe, start thinking about compliance architecture early. Get consultants who understand both the technical and regulatory landscape involved from the beginning.
And this isn't something that's coming in 2026. This is available now. Organizations can start piloting these systems today.
Absolutely. The technology is mature enough for enterprise deployment right now. The market data shows it. What's changing is adoption speed. By 2026, we'll see voice accounting for 35% of enterprise AI agent interactions, compared to just 8% today. But the window for being an early adopter, for getting competitive advantage from this, that's closing fast.
Sam, thanks for breaking that down. There's a lot more detail on this in the full article, including specific EtherBot solutions and real workflow examples. Listeners, head over to etherlink.ai to find the complete article on AI chatbots to voice agents and the multimodal customer service revolution. We'll link it in the show notes. Thanks for listening to EtherLink AI Insights. Talk to you next episode.